guess what? I got validation. I got validation in that room that my idea was a good idea. But I had to step into the room. I had to step outside of my comfort zone. I had to step outside of my fear, and I had to fear looking like a fool.
Oh my goodness.
All the
Because ain't that
fear.
what Black people have a problem with? We do
I
not
had
want
to
to look
fear.
like nobody's fool.
I had to fear looking like a fool, and I had to face rejection. I had to be okay if I was going. And actually, at the end, I didn't get. They choose a couple of companies to move to another level with. They didn't choose me, but see, it wasn't my time. But I was glad that I stepped in the room because it prepared me now for my now. Now I just got accepted into the Founders Institute, and that is going to help me get to the next level. And it took me, and I hadn't been doing anything with these tech ideas for a year, and I got 3 tech ideas, y'all, that are game changers, and they for the insurance industry, the financial industry, yep.
I know.
And so,
Magic Master. I'm trying to help y'all right now. Y'all know I love y'all so much that I'm trying to put them right here in your face. Y'all don't got no excuses. I have a Magic Master in y'all's presence right now. All right. I'm sorry, Miss Debbie. I mean, I know I'm gonna see, man, I already know. But wow, just thank you so much. Thank you so much.
yeah, anything you need to know about business, you need to be on here interacting and asking questions. If they just starting their business, they need to be on here asking questions, because guess what? Those questions are going to help you get clarity, and that clarity is going to move you into a place of action and picking up that momentum in your business. So yeah, girl. So you gotta be okay stepping out of your comfort zone, and you can't be fearing rejection. You gotta get out there, put your idea out there, and see if it's gonna sink or swim. And even if you get a no, you gotta keep knocking. You're gonna get no's, but those no's should pump you up, because those no's is preparation for your yes. And if you don't quit during the times of rejection, if you don't quit every time a door closes, you gotta keep understanding another door is gonna open. And it's not easy. Entrepreneurship is not an easy, and it's not for everybody. Let me make that clear, because this journey is not for everybody. But a lot of people want to know how I got started. I was working full time when I started my consulting business. And you know what I thought? I'm at a job. I went to school to get a master's degree. Shaquila, you might relate to this. I went to school to get a master's degree, and I'm sitting at a desk pushing paper. No, that's not my gift. Y'all know that's not my gift.
Yes,
listening to
man.
My gift is instructing. My gift is facilitating. My gift is not pushing paper. It's not administrative. I went for business administration, but I got a degree in organizational management. Why? Because I'm all about efficiency and effectiveness in business. So here's the thing. You got to know what your strength is. And I always say, you got to tap into your brilliance. You got to know your strengths, your uniqueness, what makes you diverse. Because a lot of people may be doing what you're doing, but they're not going to do it like you do it. And there are assigned people that are called to work with you. Yeah, they're assigned people that's called to work with you.
Yeah.
There may be thousands of people doing what you're doing. So what? They ain't gonna do it like you. And you gotta tap into that uniqueness, and you gotta be willing to bet on yourself. I started my business working full time, and I had 2 babies working I've been in insurance for 16 years. And so I was working claim adjusting. It really wasn't my goal. I had coworkers coming to me asking me how to do their job, and I was teaching them how to do their job. I had people who told my manager, "You got her in the wrong position. She need to be in a training room training people." No, they wanted me pushing paper as a claim adjuster. And I decided, you know what? I'm not going to let my skills become obsolete because you don't recognize it. I got to do something. And I started my business. That's how I started my business, because I got tired of trying to climb the corporate ladder, and it wasn't working for me. And I had to realize and come to terms with that wasn't my path.
I
That
mean,
wasn't
because a
my
lot of
path.
times they're jealous of the fact that you thought it not, you went to educate yourself, so that's intimidating. And that person that's your boss at that time is looking at you like, well, is she going to try to take my boss when she graduates? And so it just starts this whole weird race or condescending, because it happens even worse for us Black women. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know a Black woman that is confident and has educated herself that has not ran into that same barrier of people feeling like she thinks she's this, she thinks she's that. I'm gonna have to bring her down in size. That's
It's so underhanded. It's so underhanded that you can't even prove it. See, a lot of times it's hard for you to prove that you've been unjustly treated in the workplace, because unless you have actual witnesses that's willing to come forth and be a witness, because you got people who they'll go and ask that person who will say whatever is acceptable. They'll go ask somebody who don't know nothing about the situation, didn't witness the situation. They just, and you got to make sure you protect yourself and don't become bitter. And that's what I did. I decided I'm going to build my own thing. If you don't give me an opportunity, I will make my own opportunity.
That table.
Opportunity. I'm not going to sit and wait for you to tell me that I'm good enough. I'm not going to wait for you to tell me I can or I can't. I'm not getting ready to wait to do that. And that's what changed. That's what started me on the road to entrepreneur. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I got job offers right now, and I'm like, I don't think so. Right now, I'm working in my insurance. I'm doing my business consultant. I got clients. I'm helping build their business plan right now. I'm helping them write their business plan. Then I got other clients. I'm helping them protect their family and make sure that they learn how to make their money grow by putting it into financial products. I mean, I am working my angles, y'all. I'm not just consulting. I'm also doing over here financial management, stuff. So you gotta diversify yourself, especially in this season. You gotta find something that people are that they need it and they willing to pay for it.
Yes.
And sometimes you gotta go for that low hanging fruit instead of that high hanging fruit. That you want that big contract. Right now it might not be the time to get a big contract. People are just opening up their businesses. They trying to recover from the time they was closed. They might not want to give you a big contract right now and pay you, six figures and all that right now. So you got to learn how to maneuver that. How do you maneuver that? Do you quit your business because that's the season you in, or do you learn how to maneuver? That's the question. And I always say you need to learn how to maneuver.
And you said it to begin with. If you're solving a problem, then your business is going to function. Like that's it. You have to be solving some kind of problem.
Market research. That's the problem. We ain't done this research to see if people really want it. We assume they want what we want. And we got to find, what does the consumer want and what are they willing to pay for? And do I have a solution? Do I have a talent, a skill to help solve this problem? And if you become a solution to a problem, and if you start getting people real results, meaning
real results,
not no flip, measurable results, I'm telling you, you're going to have a reservoir of clients coming into your business. But you also got to make yourself known on social media. And a lot of us don't want to do social media, but we got to. And we got to get good at
something. The older generation, they are not doing social media. They definitely ain't doing no lives. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing none of that.
That's the beauty of building your business, because some of the stuff you're doing now when you first start out, that's going to go into the delegate list. Like, as soon as I can hire somebody to do this, I'm ready. Yeah. Like, this is not my wheelhouse. If marketing is not your wheelhouse, I can't wait to outsource this. If HR is not your wheelhouse, I can't wait. If the administrative stuff and keeping all that stuff organized is not your wheelhouse, that goes in the delegation bucket. I can't wait. These are the items I'm going to be delegating as soon as I get to the place where I can delegate.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
And here's the thing. That's the thing. We think we got to become masters of everything. When you first start out, you might be doing a little bit of everything, but that's not the plan. The plan is to build your business to a place where it is sustainable, and you're going to have to delegate, and you need to work in your brilliance. Don't be, look, This technology stuff, I'm gonna have a camera person. I ain't gonna be doing getting started and trying to set up and that's not my gift.
So I hired 4 people last week, and I was talking to my one person today about helping me get this video together, but they said it was a little bit too short notice. I give them that, but next Thursday, y'all, I'm gonna be ready. But you're right, you have to outsource. One of the first things I did reluctantly is I had to hire 4 different people. I thought I could handle this, but then the clients started coming in, and I had to start being in 4 places at once. And I have to operate at my excellence. So I have these people positioned to go ahead and we're gonna have our team meeting. We're gonna have paid trainings. I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna rival Google when it comes to employees.
But yeah, I'm gonna tell you, if you get your delegation and your team right, man, it's gonna help you flourish. It really is. It's an investment in the growth of your business. And eventually you're gonna have to make that investment. When you get to a place where you can make that investment, I know when you first starting, some people don't have it like that. You're starting with low overhead, you don't want to take no loans out. I get it, don't do it. But but have a plan in place. This is the plan. Have a plan in place to delegate. This is gonna be the task I'm delegating. I'm not gonna be managing my own email.
I'll let y'all in on a little secret for me. The way that I'm going to do it and the way that I have carved it out is that my employees will work 2 days out of the week. And they'll probably do 2 hours that first couple of months. You know what I mean? But then they're going to be operating in their area, helping me get to the point that I can bring in more funding. So it's got to be like a logical connection to your business. If you're making food and you know you need permits now, I'm going to gotta be thinking about safe serve and health department if you're doing food. I don't care what it is, candy, anything people put in their mouth and it can cause an allergy infection or something. Y'all, come on, permits, license, the health department. But if you got a product or service that you know that you can get a little bit of extra help with, pay for it. I was just wondering, Ms. Harris, was it worth this money that I'm investing in my 4 new employees, which you're happy to be with me? Woo!
And that's the thing. You can hire people on a part-time basis. You can hire interns. Upwork.com is a good way to go and get contractors if you need writers or if you need somebody to design something or if you need somebody to edit your book and you want to hire a freelancer. Upwork.com is a good resource. Go to Upwork.com. Upwork, so UPWORK.com. You want to go there. It's a good resource. You want to learn how to use Canva. If you don't have a marketing assistant, learn how to make some unique posts with your logo on it through Canva. And it's not expensive, y'all. See, these are the things that you can
download the PNG.
You can get interns. People want to get experience. And so bring on an intern and bring them on for a short period of time, 1 to 3 months, and just let them help you with marketing. This is building their resume and helping you build your business. See, it's a win-win. So there is a way to do it
right now. She's teaching us.
Okay, yeah, don't be comfortable. Way to do it.
Solve a problem and reduce these labor costs and do it the smart way.
Yep, there's a smart way to do it. And here's the thing: don't talk yourself out of opportunities because of money. Okay, somebody need to write that down. Don't talk yourself out of growing your business, developing your business, reaching the people you are called to serve because of money. Money will come if you serve with excellence and you continue to be the problem solver in that industry. Be the problem solver. People want results. I created this slogan: brand your result. That's what you need to brand. Everybody want a nice little logo, with the nice colors. And I'm not against that. You do need that, but that's not what's going to sell your business. The results you and the service that you provide is what's going to sell your business. If you start getting me the results I want, I'm like, sign me up. You said you can get me 5 to 10 new clients. I need help getting clients in the door. You can help me have the sales conversation. You can help me with selling, because every time I go to sell something, I get tongue-tied and I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm real knowledgeable, but I just need some help. that's what you need to, come on, y'all. You know,
No man is an island. Don't try to do it by yourself.
go get you some sales training, and so you can become better at having that conversation and not losing that opportunity.
I mean, well, where can they find you, Mama Harris? How do they reach out to you, Debbie Harris? How do they get to you?
Facebook is Debbie Harris, and it's business growth. It's business growth coach. So you look up Debbie Harris and it'll come up business growth coach. You'll see my picture and you can go to my webpage. I'm working on a new website right now. So I'll update my page with my website address shortly because I need to get a new domain. But I'm on Wix now and I just built up a new page for and I'll let you guys know that. But you can go to Facebook. You can on Instagram. It's more. I don't have a lot of business stuff on Instagram. It's more inspirational. I'm at prayerwins.com. PRAYER wins. Prayer wins.
Oh, that's nice. Because prayer does win.
Yep, prayer does win. So that's my inspiration. I told you 3 things I focus on: business development, financial management, and personal development. Those are the 3 areas I coach people in and consult people in. And so there's another page, My Promise Wallet, for the financial piece. I help people save more money and reduce debt and improve their credit. Those are the 3 things I help people with. And all that is surrounded by budgeting and all that kind of stuff. So I help with the personal management, finance piece. You can go on Facebook and see me on My Promise Wallet. And it's all about helping you get to the place of promise. Like, we were meant to prosper. So that's the promise. So My Promise Wallet is all about helping you live in a place of wealth, abundance, and prosperity. And so that's my financial management piece. You can find me on Facebook. I also have a website for My Promise Wallet. It's HTTP, and then there's like a colon, and then there's 2 slashes, and then it's mypromisewallet.com.
Okay. So include the www address part, because sometimes people just type in My Promise Wallet. You said it won't. Just make sure. Okay.
Yep, mypromisewallet.com. It should come up. I've been working on that. If it doesn't, because it's GoDaddy. I actually had to turn my domain in a certain direction and make it point to my website address. So hopefully it's working now. Let me look it up and see if it's coming up right. But yeah, you can find me on Facebook, anywhere on Facebook. But
and then of course, if y'all need to reach me, Black Magic Masters, I will definitely connect you. You know, it's not a problem. I will get y'all together. But I got My Promise Wallet. I got prayerwins.com. I got Business Growth Coach. So basically, when it comes to money and moving your business forward, you don't have no excuse. None.
Nope, you don't have no excuse.
I know. What y'all waiting on? But I don't want to be fired no more. I don't want to be fired no more. And then I don't want to be sitting here in COVID worried about, no, because I got gifts. The Lord blessed me with gifts that I can actually, listen, the birds don't worry about what they got to eat. So I'm not. I'm just telling y'all need to get
you got to learn how to, you have to learn how to operate in your brilliance. Matter of fact, I have that webinar coming up. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm getting ready to announce it. It's called How to Tap Into Your Brilliance, Get Booked, and Attract Billable Clients.
Wow.
So, and these are things, I'm
going to be in this webinar. I'm coming to this webinar because I need to get booked and attract billable clients. Yes.
Yeah, I tell my clients they don't like it, but I tell them all the time, like, everybody wants to get booked. We want to be on a radio show. We want to be on ABC, NBC. We want to, be promoted by influencers. But you got to make sure your structure is right. And so that's really what I'm about. I'm the business growth architect. That's what they call me. That's the short name for me. But I really want you to be structured in a way that when clients come, you can serve them. And if you're not structured right, you won't be able to handle the growth. A lot of people want growth, but they don't have the structure to handle the growth. And if you don't have it'll cripple your business. It can do more harm than good to your business. So, you know, it's almost like the Oprah Winfrey effect. People went on Oprah Winfrey's show and they automatically became famous, but then they couldn't handle that type of attention. They wanted it, but they couldn't handle it. And some people had businesses and things, but when the influx of clients was coming to them, people was attracted to what they was doing. They couldn't handle them. So I'm always telling my business owners, hey, how many clients can you handle before you need help? Are you structured to handle 10 more clients? Are you structured to handle 20 more clients?
Wow.
Are you structured to handle 30 more clients? Are you structured to handle 50? I mean, let's be realistic, because we got this goal that we say, you know, I want 20 clients, but do you have the systems and structures in place to really serve them well when they come? And serve them with excellence.
Good. And
That's a question. That when that class, I'm gonna break it down with the get booked, because one of the things is you want to have a press release. You get your press release done, that starts getting attention, and people will be calling you to do radio shows and to talk and to share like we're doing here. But can you handle that attention? Can you handle people being attracted to your business? And if they really want your services, can you handle that influx of clients? We want to make sure you're structured and ready before you go out there and get booked and start becoming this hot commodity, and then you can't handle the growth.
You just really, really gave us so much game for free. I mean, that was free game.
Well, that's just to give you a little bit. See, that's a preview. I told you got to add value first. So that's giving people a little preview of what, it's coming up. Yep, mypromisewallet.com is coming up. Yes, Lord.
All right, thank you, Lord. See?
Stuff, y'all, I be struggling. But it's coming up. Thank God, because I was like, man, how long is it going to take this thing to show up? But so, yeah, my page is up. It's nice, y'all. So go to mypromisewallet.com if you need to get your money in order and you need to save more and reduce your debt and improve your credit. Go to my Facebook page if you need consulting services. You'll see videos on that page, actually, me teaching some concepts and some principles even on my page. And so you're going to get a lot of value when you just get on the page. And that is to give you an insight of what it's like to really work with me. But I'm all about helping people build. That's really what my goal in life is, to help people build spiritually, emotionally, financially, and personally. That's just really my goal. And my whole goal in life is, my motto in life is about, you know, I don't want to leave. You know, people say this all the time. I want to leave empty, right? I want to pour out so much so that I can help other people build their life, build their business, build their finances. And it's all about helping people and serving for me. So that's really what it's about. But as you can tell, I just served y'all with a lot, and that I wasn't even, you know, I didn't know what I was going to say. I had some things planned to say, but you really want to be a part. I'm going to advertise this website, how to tap into your brilliance and get booked and attract billable clients, people who are willing to pay you for your services.
Nice.
And so that's billable clients, people who ready to write the check, who ready to give you the card, people who ain't playing around. You know, I want to attract the clients that really want what I have. I don't want to waste time with people. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm in business, and I'm in business to do business, and I'm in business to make a profit. But the biggest thing is I'm in business to serve and make that difference. But all those things, you got to understand, in our culture, we want stuff for free. You got to stop doing that. You are devaluing your product or your services if you're giving it away for free, if you're giving it away for nothing, if you're taking on just enough to keep going and not ever having enough to save and set aside, then your pricing is too low.
Wow.
Your pricing of service is too low. You're just breaking even. And that's what happened to these businesses in COVID. They were just breaking even, and now they're hurting.
Yeah.
Some of these businesses have been in business for 20 plus years. They didn't just get started. I can sympathize with the startups, but people who've been in business for 5 and more years, you need a continuity plan. You need an emergency savings plan, even for your business.
Yes.
That in case something happened that was uncontrollable. COVID, uncontrollable, right?
Uncontrollable. It happened.
Unforeseeable, unexpected. Have a plan in place. That's what I'm just getting at. All I'm saying to y'all is have a plan in place. It's going to help you, and it's going to save you a lot of stress. And it's going to stop. Here's the thing. This is the last thing, and I know we got to go. Own your stuff and don't depend on the government.
Mm.
Learn,
Oh,
because a lot of us have been conditioned to have our hand out thinking somebody owes us something, that they owe us. I put in all this work, they owe me. That mentality is going to keep you broke and disappointed in life. I'm telling you.
you are preaching. The reason why I just need to say right now, because people that applied for that PPP loan, and everybody saying, well, it's a forgiveness loan. Well, you can't apply for that forgiveness loan because it has to be 8 weeks. It doesn't even become a taxpayer's issue until that 8 weeks. And the liquidations are less likely to come back. So if you're liquidating your business, you're not coming back. And then if you're waiting on this forgiveness loan, that takes 8 weeks for you to even consider it to be forgiven. So you're having to take on these loans, which is unnecessary. The government is not there like y'all thought. That's all I'm trying to say.
Well, it will control your business. And see, now they'll start dictating what you can do. If they come in, they have ownership of your business, you're not the owner. And they can come in and dictate how you operate your business. You'll be so indebted. It's like indentured servitude. You'll be so indebted to them that you won't have free liberty. That thing that you've been building to change your generation or change your legacy, that thing that you've been building for your children and your children's children to own, will not be there if you give them full access to it. You've got to learn how to own your business and run it free of that interference. And there's nothing wrong with getting help. Don't get me wrong, y'all. But when sometimes helping is, I've learned this as personally, helping can be hurting. Sometimes by helping people, people have been disabled. Just think about these systems out here, welfare. It had good intentions, but for a lot of people it hurt them. A lot of people it hurt them because they don't have no job, marketability, skill. They don't have it. They've been on welfare 20 years. Now they don't let you do it that long anymore. They changing the system. It doesn't matter. Make sure you use the system to get up and not stay down. And that is the thing, is you gotta get some wisdom. They'll begin to dictate what you can do and what you can't do. And now you're in a big mess. Now you got to file bankruptcy, you got to liquidate, you got acquisitions, you got all kind of stuff that is still in your dream that you work so hard. Most entrepreneurs, y'all, Shaquila, can you vouch for me? They work 12 to 14-hour days. We don't stop working. There's no clock out. There's no clock out. Now, are you gonna let somebody, after all that sweat, equity that you done put in to your business, come and take your business after you done spent all that time building it? You gotta build it right, y'all. You gotta have a good plan, good structure, good systems in place, a good team in place, so that your business can flourish, and that vision that was birthed in you will come into fruition and into manifestation. So just keep that in mind. That was just a token, y'all. I just threw that in there because
that was awesome. That was absolutely brilliant. Awesome.
I didn't even write down. Usually when I do these, I have an agenda. Today I'm just giving y'all free. I'm right off the cuff. Just get right off the cuff stuff because I want you guys to prosper. It is time for Black Wall Street. But if we don't get wise, we'll just be talking. It'll just be a bunch of noise. We got to become wiser in the way we handle our business and handle our affairs. We got to become more excellent in what we do and how we deliver services. We got to keep our promises. We got to deliver with excellence. And sometimes that means doing the hard thing. Give people their money back if you didn't deliver. I'm sorry, but that's excellence. That's saying I want my business to build a business of excellence and integrity. I want to do business right. And, pay your taxes, do what you're supposed to do, get these plans in place, y'all. These plans is going to help you. I know a person who said they couldn't get funding during this time with all this loans and stuff out, and they've been in business 20 years. And every year I would see them going on trips and they live in the high life. And they got a GoFundMe page, right? They put a GoFundMe, and it disheartened me. When I tell you, I was just crushed. This is how passionate I am about business. I was crushed because I said, if she would have just saved $1,000 a month for them last 20 years, she would have had $20,000 in the bank, probably more than that plus interest. She would have needed nobody's help. She wouldn't have needed no GoFundMe page. I'm not against these things, but these are not planned. These are trying to do a fall save. You're trying to do a fall. This is like the last, desperation call or something. It's just not a good plan. And I want you guys again to grow businesses because people need jobs out here. And
yes,
a lot of these small businesses hire people and they create jobs in our economy. And that helps our economy become healthier and more prosperous. And so, y'all, this is your business, this is your baby. And make sure that you nurture it and you care for it properly, that it'll grow up and it'll outlive you. McDonald's has outlived its creators. Wendy's has outlived its creator, right?
Right.
It's living even after Dave is gone.
Yep.
That's the thing. What are you building? That's my question. I'm gonna leave y'all with that. What are you building? How are you building it? Who are you building it for? And what's it worth? What's it worth to you? What's it worth to you? See, when you answer those questions, it'll become clear. Like, I'm gonna pivot. I'm gonna do what I have to do to build this because I got legacy. I want my kids to know they can have, they can build a life different than the one that they seen. They can build a life against all odds. And you gotta keep that vision in your focal point. And Shaquila, thank you so much. We met and I was talking to her about my Promise wallet when we met. Actually, I was at was it a job fair or networking event? It was a networking event. Yep, it was a networking event. And she was like, I want you to come in and teach. And then she left. I don't know what happened with that. So you're not doing that anymore.
Let's just say funding and I had 2 babies and
I know the deal. I got 2 babies too. That's what, girl. Having a business and having babies, like, Lord.
But I found a way to come back. And I still have my same partners, and I just kind of contacted a lot of them this week. So all of that is coming back.
I think this is great. And I think you are awesome. And I would just tell you to trust yourself, trust your business instinct, and go with whatever's put in your heart to do. Try to plan it out and execute well. And I'm looking forward. You're gonna help a lot of people. You know some things about working with the state that other people don't know. So you got to think you bring different value in different areas, because some people need to get contracted with the state. So they need to understand those processes, and they also need to understand like that funding piece, because you probably understand something about that too, the planning aspect of it, and really what they're looking for. And people need to know that. And so that's good. That's something. Those are skills you can use in your consulting that you do. So
yeah,
this is great. So thank you for having me on.
Oh man, I said I wanted them to be magic masters, the people that I look up to. So I'm just grateful you came on. I'm
grateful that because we just met briefly. We hadn't even
had a real kind of meeting. But look at all this. Woo, you just dropped us with all of this free game. Like, I don't know. This video is going to be shown over and over again, especially on my page, on my YouTube page, on my Black Girl Magic Masters page. So just know that we slow catching on, but when we hear this, they go, I'm mad they're missing out right now, but they're going to get it. And we're going to keep giving it to them. So that's how I'm going to keep it.
Yeah, after you become known, somebody asked a question. I'm looking at some of these comments, and it says, after you become, Jennifer Johnson asked a question 24 minutes ago. She said, after you become known on social media, what comes next? After you become known on social media, you need to learn how to, sometimes you need to develop a private group for people to come into, to see how serious they are really about your products and services. You got to determine if their followers if they really but if they're people who buy into what you're really doing, like if they really want relationship, if they really want to take it to the next level in your business relationship. And you learn that sometimes by starting your own private group. And then you can put special trainings into that. You can invite people, they can invite their friends, everything. And so you can let them share. So just creating that community, because see, just getting followers is not enough. You got to develop those relationships and that engagement. And I think that's the missing piece to some of we got followers, but we ain't got no engagement.
Right. Are they quality? Are they quality?
He told me, he said, he was a financial professional and he had recruited people into the business. But he said, how many people you got that you recruited? He said, 40 people. I said, how many people are performing? How many people are producing? None of them were producing. I said, the problem is you don't have any engagement. And you got to bring them into a split space and remind them why they got started in the first place. When you recruited them, why did they even want to get recruited with you? They had some desire. They wanted something for their family. Remind them what that is. And then you got to build that camaraderie. You got to build that team environment. You got to build that community. You got to build that relationship. You got to build that connection. And I think that's the missing piece for some of us on social media. We got followers. You can even buy followers. I'm gonna spit game to you. You can buy followers. The problem is, are they devoted? I don't want followers. I want people who want relationship. I want people who see the value in what I'm doing. And that's who I want to connect with. And that means that you may have to establish a small group. I got a page called Live and Rich. It's for women, personal development piece. And then I created a community called Her Community. And it's all about us being emotionally healthy, learning how to deal with stress, learning how to, step out on faith, learning different things that women need to know, barriers that we face that some people don't face. So I put them in a community, and then I see that, and then I create engagement. I create polls and quizzes. I create games. I create contests. What is that engagement? Now that's my question to you, Jennifer. What engagement do you have with the people who you connected with on social media? That's the question you have to ask yourself. And so just looking at some of these comments real quick, because I didn't even know people was commenting.
Yeah, I thought I was watching the live comments, but apparently it's delayed.
I'm stuck and I need more clients. And here's another thing. The biggest thing with clients, when you say that word, you need more clients, the biggest problem I see when I coach people is their messaging. And messaging needs to be a little bit vulnerable. So you need to connect your personal with your business. So one thing is, when people hear your story, they resonate with your story. People love to hear how you got started. People love to hear why you're trying to build why you're selling this product, because you're trying to build a different life for your family. I had a girl on my page one time, she was talking about how she built a business. She started this business only because she wanted to spend more time with her family. She was tired of working 12, 14-hour days for somebody else and not being able to have that quality time with her kids. She was missing time with her kids. And so she's still working hard, but she still has the ability to set her own schedule. Now she has the ability to schedule in time and spend that quality time, and she don't feel like my kids are gonna grow up and I'm gonna miss it. So people love that story. I'm telling you, sometimes people will do business with you because they just connect with your story first, your product or your service. If people love what you're saying and they connect with you, usually they'll reach out to you to do business. Why? They already connected with you, they like you. You gotta have that likability factor. Some people, we were just talking about personality before we got started. Jaquila's personality is bubbly. She just be dancing and she got music going on and she live. People love that. They love her energy. They're going to be connected to that. People who love me, I'm straightforward, I'm direct, I'm silly sometimes, but you got to catch it. But they love the educational piece. They love a brilliant mind. They're going to be connected to me because of that. And I got to understand that's part of my brilliance. That's part of my brilliance. That's part of her uniqueness. No one's asking you to change yourself and be something you're not. Matter of fact, in my personal development courses, Becoming Unmasked, the main thing I teach you is about being authentic. because if you don't learn, you'll lose yourself trying to be somebody else.
Yes.
You'll lose yourself. Don't lose yourself on social media either. Be your authentic self, and people who are connected to you and attracted to you will be. Now, your messaging needs to connect them. And so sometimes we lose people because we ain't got the proper messaging. And sometimes you need a coach to help you with that, you know, so that people can be really connected with you. Hopefully some of that helps, Jennifer. Can you forward webinar information to me also? Thank you. That's what she asked for.
Okay.
I'll send it to you, because I need to actually connect myself with your page.
Okay. Sure.
Somebody asked to be put on the mailing list too. So thank you guys for listening in.
Yes.
Do you have any more questions for me?
I'm almost feeling like we're doing next week. So, I mean, I do, because you're like a wealth of the real information, like the unsugar-coated, non-politically correct, give it to us straight.
That's why I tell people I'm not everybody's coach, because I'm gonna give it to you straight. Why are you wasting time doing this? This is like, why is this part important? You're wasting time over here when you need to be focused over here. And this part. So sometimes as a coach, everybody needs a coach, everybody needs an advisor, everybody needs somebody that is going to say, hey, wake up.
Yeah.
This is not productive, and this is not gonna help you get to where you're trying to go. That's me. But if people know my heart is one of the biggest hearts. I love people. And it's all from a place of love. It's nothing in me that is malicious, nothing in me that's not. This is the authentic me every day. I had a hard time, just like you, I had a hard time thinking I needed to be a different personality. You got to understand, this is my brilliance. And if other people don't recognize it, they probably need to work with somebody else, and I'm okay with that.
Right.
You got to be okay with who you are in business. People want the authentic you. They do. They really do. I mean, I know you think you need to change, but no, they want the authentic you. They want the real you.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
I agree.
That's my thing. I love talking to you. You know me, I could be a chatterbox when I get business. I can talk to y'all all night about business. Y'all don't want that though.
Yes, they do, and I'm probably going to hear it after this video is over, but we will act accordingly, and you know, we're fluid, so we will adjust and adapt and do what we need to do.
We've been on here an hour, so we did good. It's 9:03. We started at a little after 8. Supposed to be 45. I don't think you did that bad.
Okay, yeah, because I don't want to bore y'all. I just want y'all to be able to meet the Magic Master. Meet her.
I'll be promoting that. It's probably gonna be in a couple of weeks. I really want to make sure that I got it crafted the way I want it.
Oh, I'll make sure all my guests and all my people know and have that information. Don't worry.
Yeah, so it's gonna be good, y'all. I got some nuggets for you. I'm gonna be dropping some.
I can only imagine.
Not even have to do a script, Shaquila. I might just shoot from the hip again.
Yeah, because it's in you. It's in you.
I might just shoot for them hip again.
Yes.
Every time I do my webinars, I probably will still do it just to make sure I don't go off too far. But I gave y'all some good nuggets. I hope you guys took some notes, and I hope you guys I go back and listen to this and catch some of those questions I said you need to ask yourself. And again, thank you. You're such an awesome woman.
Thank you, Mama. I appreciate
you. You have such great energy.
Like I said, I feed off of you guys, and I got like I said, I got my people. They're gonna be really wanting to hear more from you, Mama Harris. And I just thank you for just imparting that wisdom and sprinkling that Black girl magic all over us tonight. I mean, there's excellent, and then there's Black girl magic excellent. And that's
I love the way you put this together. I love it. I think it's brilliant.
So, Mama. So I'm gonna let everybody go, y'all. We're gonna say goodbye.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for tuning in.
Yes. So check the comments, and I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Mama Harris. I'll talk to you. I'll be sending you emails, and I'll be calling you shortly after this video.
Okay. Thank you.